Memory is a big part of my creative process. Memory leaves a deep impression, but we try to focus more on the feeling of pleasure. I think these put a very personal touch in the cooking and the customer can feel it. I used to work for a bit in the Nordic region. I was very fascinated how they would employ food preservation methods to keep their ingredients and cook, because anyway, that's how their ancestors would do it. Back then, where there were no technology, they had to rely on preservation methods to tide them through the winter. Food for us here, the principles would be very local, as much as possible sustainable organic farming, but we don't really fixate ourselves to a cuisine. We have a very big hearth grill and a brick oven, so we do grilling and smoking since we have very good lychee wood from Taiwan. After I completed national service, I took a dive, so I decided to use all my saved allowances from national service to go to Europe. I wrote some emails to restaurants asking if I could work for free to do an internship. A few replied, and then I planned my journey from there. So I did a backpack and went to different places to eat and to learn about the food culture. They do a lot of homework and they're very meticulous in how these little steps will affect the environment. So that was one thing for me that I enjoyed the whole principle behind what they do. And of course the food was great, so that was a very important learning point in my cooking life. He asked me to come to the restaurant to help him to design some dishes. And he says, come play around with my kitchen, let's do some cooking. So I did some cooking. I just wanted to leave home for a little bit because I wanted to step out of my comfort zone. I thought that this small face in Taiwan or just out of Singapore would help me be more independent as an adult. When I came to Taiwan, the difference for me was some very aboriginal ingredients or ingredients native to just this region. The beauty of Singapore is how many different ethnic groups and races can coexist very peacefully, respectfully. How I bring that concept into our cuisine is we try to bring in different cuisine cultures together. So the dish is the Australian grass-fed Wagyu. The cut is the hanger. We grill it over local lychee wood. The sauce is fermented Chinese mustard and a little bit of green chili. On top of the beef, there is some house-made pickles. We have pickled green chili and Chinese scallion. And we have a bit of purslane and locally grown samphire.
台湾餐饮这几年有越来越多国外的厨师加入哦，那 Ernest 是其中一位年轻新血，那很开心他愿意来台湾，看见台湾餐饮的努力、潜力，并且贡献他的巧思。那我认为他让台湾，尤其是台北的餐厅界，多了新的元素，更加的活泼。
So the dish is an Asian potato. Actually, there's no potato in the dish. It's actually Chinese yam. We steam roast it and then we pan fry. The green sauce is pandan leaf and a bit of A cai. The white sauce is fermented coconut. There is a bit of toasted peanuts, white bait, and curry powder. Most of my guests are Taiwanese. I mean, I do have tourists. When they taste some Singaporean flavors, they actually quite like it. I think because it's an open kitchen concept, sometimes they notice that, oh, my accent is different. Most of the time, they've been pretty positive about it. I'm just more focused on improving ourselves, my team, the experience we can give to our guests. I'm not too sure what kind of impact I've brought into the industry in Taiwan, but hopefully it's a good one.